Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here. Today I'm going to be giving you a Millwall analysis video. Now, today's Millwall analysis video is Oldham versus Millwall. Now, we did win the game 2-1, and we did get the 3 points. And then Millwall finally are back to their winning ways, but I don't know how long that'll last, considering we only won 2-1 against Oldham. Now, enough about that. Let's actually get into the chances in this game. Now, the first chance of the game was actually the goal. It came from Millwall, and it was a very well worked goal. And Williams played the ball across the pitch, and it was very nice as Morison left it. And then it meant that Jed Wallace could simply run onto the ball just inside Oldham's half of the pitch and then dribble all the way up the pitch into their box and play it across for Ferguson. Now, Ferguson's shot was a pretty good one, but it was saved by Coleman, the goalkeeper. But in the way it was saved, it did drop straight back to Gregory, who tapped the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 Millwall. So at least we did put the ball in the back of the net. Whether it was a nice goal or not, it doesn't really matter. Now, the next chance in the game actually came from Polion of Oldham, as he dribbled past Cummins and Williams with a lot of ease and then played the ball across on the ground to Winchester. Now, he received the ball very well, and the shot was pretty good, but it was a very good save by David Ford to deny him there. Millwall's next chance should have ended up in the back of the net, and I don't know why it didn't. The ball was crossed in from Jed Wallace, and then it went to the far post where Beaver's got his head on it. He headed it down to Williams, who then headed it at Coleman. That's the frustrating part, but then from there, it then gets knocked back, and I believe it was an Oldham defender that kicked the ball at Coleman, and then the ball was cleared away. That's really frustrating. We don't score them bit of scruffy goals very often, so it would have been nice to see it just end up in the back of the net, because that would have helped us a lot in this game. Now, I've got to say, Oldham were pretty good in the first half. If they had taken their chances and been more clinical, I do believe they would have run away with the game, because they were absolutely fantastic, and they definitely dominated us in the first half. Now, into the second half, and wow, I cannot believe how well Oldham's goal was. Now, does it come to a surprise to us Millwall fans that it was a set piece that we conceded? Well, probably not, but it was a very nice free kick completely. I just can't believe it went in the back of the net. It was a very, very nice goal. Jones was the goal scorer. He had the shot. It dipped over the wall and then went straight into the back of the net. And Ford didn't make any effort to save it, so that's the only criticism I have. He just watched the ball go into the back of the net. But to be fair to him, he did look stunned by it going in the back of the net. So I don't know whether he could have done anything there. But for an Oldham team that are struggling to score a free kick like that, it's pretty nice. Harris, you better have been watching, because we need to score free kicks like that. It was a very good goal. Now, Oldham could have got a second goal in this game, and it was Winchester again. This time he was dribbling with the ball just outside of our area. He was getting urged by the Oldham fans to shoot, and indeed he did. He let a rocket go towards the net, and as he did, it was a fantastic save by Ford. It honestly could have gone into the back of the net. It was an amazing strike, and I was surprised it didn't go in. But then Millwall did get their second goal and the final goal of the game, and it was a very, very good goal to watch, as Ferguson, who may have played his final game for Millwall as his loan has expired and he has gone back to Newcastle, but hopefully we are negotiating a deal to bring him back, hopefully till the end of the season, because Ferguson's been a brilliant player since being at the club. But nevertheless, he crossed the ball into the area, and Morison actually got his noggin on it, and it rolled past the goalkeeper Coleman and into the back of the net. And there you go, we actually did win the game, despite us struggling in this game, and I do think that we did struggle, but for some reason we did win it. It's pretty good to say that we did. 3 points is definitely what we need if we are going to be going for that playoff or promotion push, as it is quite hard to get in them areas at the moment. Now, for the key players in this game, for Oldham, I'm going to have to go with Winchester. He created a lot of chances for Oldham and was very, very lethal in attack. If it wasn't for him, I think some of the chances may not have happened. Another player that was pretty good for Oldham that had a fair shout to be the key player in the game was Dominic Polion. He was a fantastic player. He always seemed to trouble the defence when he got past them. He was very quick, very creative, and the only reason why he wasn't the key player was the fact that he was subbed off. But I definitely think Polion was in for a shout there. Now the key player for Millwall, I'm sorry I'm going to have to go with Steve Morison here, as he did get the winner and essentially the 3 points for us. But I just think that it would be wrong to give it to anyone else because he did get us the 3 points. Now, for Millwall's next game, we're actually playing in the John Stones Paint Trophy on Thursday against Oxford. Now, I would have loved to have watched this game and was looking forward to it. But if you didn't see at the weekend, Oxford did just beat Swansea 3-2. Now, Swansea are a Premier League side. You could argue that their form's not fantastic, but still they demolished them, and I've seen Oxford demolish a lot of sides, so this could be a very hard game for Millwall. But hopefully it'll be a very interesting one, because I think there's going to be a lot of goals in it, and it could be very, very close on who gets to the actual final in the John Stones Paint Trophy. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for Millwall analysis videos. Goodbye.